Hey guys, it's Mike at Narcoleptic Customs. Today I'm going to work on a project that's a little more beneficial for you guys that watch the channel a bunch. You know, as you can see, the lighting in here is a little dim for what you would like to see. So I'm going to brighten it up here in our work area with a little bit of tubing, some lights, and some 5,000 watt LEDs. Sorry, 5,000 lumen LED, not 5,000 watt. There's the bulb. All right, guys, so I'm gonna do a bunch of voiceover on this so we can just work in the background there. Basically, I bought some 3/4 inch conduit from Lowe's for like $3 for a 10-foot stick. Here I'm putting on the wall mount. Now obviously probably not supposed to weld all this stuff, but I didn't care. I was gonna throw it on there so it's easier because we're gonna hang all this stuff on the wall, as you saw in the little bit of intro there. So we used the bandsaw that I bought at an estate sale a long time ago. That's been great. I love that little thing, little $50 purchase, and it's super quiet and cuts right through this stuff a lot easier, and it's straight compared to the grinder sometimes where you get off just a little bit. So I'm just basically tack welding this stuff here to keep everything in place because obviously it's not threaded on each end. Now the reason I went this route instead of like the typical, I don't know what the hell kind of plumbing piping you call that stuff, but I went this route just to save some money. Those little pipes were like $10 and $12 a piece, and I had zero desire to spend that on any of this because this is basically just a over the work table lamp setup, so we can get you guys a little more light and work through that way. This is this is kind of an interesting situation here. So I drilled a hole in the piping so I could run the wiring through, and man, it fought me the entire way. So after I get this hole drilled, I flip it over to time lapse and just speed through loading this thing. It actually took me about 4 or 5 minutes to get all of that cord fed through there. All right, now that we've got all of that moved around, it is time to work here to get the direction piece going so I can get the other, now I can run the pieces down for the light bulbs. Got to weld the little T-part in here. What else am I doing? Oh, got to cut that, figure out where the middle is. Board, waiting on it to cut. All right, now I'm feeding it through here. Weld it on. I really started this recording to talk about how I exposed the wires and made all that work, but I guess I'm a little early on that. so this is where I was looking for a while ago. Basically, I exposed the wire, wired in the outlet or whatever you'd call that for the light bulb. I really don't know. And then taped it all up, obviously individually, and we shove it back in there, and it stays and it works. So really happy about that. And then we did the same to the other end. This one was easier. We just terminated it at the outlet there for the light bulb. And of course, out of freaking nowhere, this crazy rainstorm comes. It actually doesn't look bad here on the video, but it was raining like crazy out there. Just before I ran out with the tarp, it starts back up just after I close the video out here. Oh my gosh. So I grabbed the tarp, run out, get soaking wet for what was about a 30 or 40 minute rain shower. It was kind of crazy as Steven works about 2 miles down the road. Didn't rain a single drop on those guys down there, but it rained like cats and dogs here. Alright guys, so some final welding here. Just going through making sure everything's good and tight, because obviously I'm going to hang it from the wall up here in just a second, and I'm about to climb up on the table here. I'm sure this is OSHA approved. Holding this with my hands and running the drill. Oh shit, I forgot the drill. Yeah, dumb stuff all the time. It's actually, I guess, on my head there. So this was fun. It's really helped a ton on lighting for the metal table. It's been a huge plus to have this. Now let's see what that does. Hey. Holy smokes, guys, you'll be able to see everything we do now. So we're probably gonna do a couple of these around the shop, different areas. All right guys, I hope you can see a lot better over here now that we'll be working on the metal table quite a bit for the LS swap engine mounts of the Jeep Grand Wagoneer. So subscribe to keep up with everything we got going on in the shop. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you next time.